Hello, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz. Today we're doing You Build Bar Thighs. So all you will need is a mat if you have a tendency to get sore feet from coming up on your toes, and something to hold on to. You can definitely use a chair. I'm just using my bar so you can see my legs better. Minnie is over there looking all cute for you. I don't know why she wants to face the wall, but I guess she's sleeping. The first exercise is going to be in a parallel position, so both knees to the front, shoulders are down and back. We're going to come up on our tippy toes, and from here pretend like your back is against the wall. We're just going to come down and up. Very simple today, keeping it simple so you can focus on the burn. Only 10 minutes of work today, 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Come with me. Down and up. So I want your back really upright, and your knees are going to come a little bit in front of your toes. That's okay. I want you to try to sink to that point where you feel the burn in the front of your thighs. Up to you how far you want to be away from your support. Just find something that's comfortable. Your tummies are in, your shoulders are away from your ears. Deep breaths. We're going to build on this burn, people. Don't worry if it starts off feeling okay. It won't soon. 10 seconds. 5, 4. Stay up in your tippiest toes. Okay, from here we're going to stay in the same position, and we're going to just tuck our hips forward and back. Tucking hips to ribs, okay? If ever your feet get sore, you can do these exercises with your feet flat. So I'm staying in the burn. I'm feeling my quads engaging. And now all I'm doing is squeezing from the underside of my glutes, pushing my hips forward, thinking, tip your hips to ribs. Hips to ribs. Are you feeling that? If you're not feeling it, get down lower. Blow out and push. Push and squeeze. Maybe hold for that split second and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze a bit more. Definitely starting to feel some warmth there. Not gonna lie. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do a hinge. I'm just gonna move this to the side. We're gonna stay up. We're gonna come down as if we were in that same position. From here, we're going to hinge forward and come upright. So you're hinging forward, reaching towards the floor, and then coming back in line. Sending your hips back, but trying to stay in the same position with your lower body, okay? You're staying in that loaded zone. Forward, 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 stick your hips back, and back to upright. Stay up in your tippy toes if you can, and upright. So every time you come upright, I want you to think about slightly pushing your hips forward. Not as much as before, but a little bit. And up, and down and down. Okay, so now we're coming back to the same position as before, but we're going to have our heels together, toes apart. Come up in the tippy toes, push your heels together, and down and up. Same thing where we were before, down and up. But this time, pushing against the heels, guess what? Engages inner thighs. Once again, thinking back is up against that wall, sliding down and up. Squeeze the underside of your glutes on the up. Tummies are in. Neck is nice and long. Your shoulders are away from the ears. Down and up. Yes, yes, this is going to add up quickly now in this position because we already worked our quads, and now we're adding inner thighs to the quads, so it's extra mean. 7, 6, keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so the next one, we're staying in that position, and we're going to just bring our hip up to the left and to the right, okay? So come up, tippy toes, push against your heels, and up, down, up, and up. So I want you to stay in that loaded zone where your quads are already on fire, And from there, push directly to the side. Push directly to the side. If you need to stay up higher or do more of a bounce, that's going to take some of that lactic acid out, so you can do that. Otherwise, get low and push. Push and hold. It's this push, this stretching of the hip flexor area that really gets into that muscle deeply. And push and push. And last one. Okay, you might need to shake out here. We're still in the same position, I'm sorry. We're going to do pushes to the back with our knees. Deep breath in. Back up on your tippy toes, come down and push and push. So stay down low and push your knees to the back. If this is too much, maybe you're coming up here and keeping it tiny. Maybe you're flat-footed, hinging forward a little bit more. That takes a lot of burn out of the thighs. But if you're here with me, just think, push your knees to the back. Deep breaths. Slightly tuck your hips and squeeze the underside of your glutes. Do not death grip this bar. You've just got a very light grip for balance. Tummy's in. Nice tall spine. We're changing position after this into wide plie for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that definitely burned. Okay, you ready? We're going to come wide. Come really wide. Turn out as much as you can. We're coming down. We're going to stay down and pulse down from here. Down from here. So you're never coming out of that burn zone. Come down and down. So try and get your feet completely turned out. If you can, that engages your inner thighs so much more. But if you can't, that's okay. Come forward a bit. And if this is just really uncomfortable, hinge your body slightly forward from the hips. That's going to change the angle and give you a bit more range of motion. If you have really tight hips, that might be your best option. Keep going. Just pulse. We're staying in this position for the last few rounds. Okay, so from here, we're going to come slightly closer in and we're going to lift one heel, pulse down, foot 2, other heel, pulse down, foot 2, both heels up, down, foot 2. So one heel, pulse for 2, other heel, pulse for 2, both heels up, pulse for 2. This is going to burn quickly. And you can hinge forward slightly here as well. One heel for pulse, other heel and pulse, both up and pulse. And if you can't do this, maybe just do one heel, other heel, and then both down. That's an option. This one's going to get your heart rate up a little bit too, because it burns so bad. Pulse and pulse, pulse and pulse, pulse and pulse. Come on. Pulse and pulse. Okay. Shake those legs out. Guess what? We're coming back down and we're pushing our knees to the back. I know it's mean. I believe in you. You can do it. Come back up on your toes if you can. Push and push. Push and push. Push and push. So you're slightly tucking your hips forward and you're pushing your knees to the back. You're squeezing the underside of your glutes. Either you're upright or you're hinging from the hips. If you're more upright, you're definitely going to feel the inner thighs more. So even though this is painful, we're done in 20 seconds. And then the next exercise is not going to be as hard, and it's going to be the last one. So finish strong with me, people. We can do it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, the next exercise, we're going to do 4 upright, 4 hinged. Okay, so we're going to do 4, 2, 3, and 4. Then hinge with your legs in the same position. Upright, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're pulsing, never coming fully out of it. Now, if you want it, on your toes, hinge it. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Upright, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Hinge it. Not curving the spine, you're hinging, you're just tipping forward from the hips. 2, 3 and 4. Stay up high on your tippy toes. 2, 3 and 4. Hinge. 2, 3 and 4. Come on, 10 seconds and we're done. And hinge. And upright, 2, 3, 4. Wow. That one was a doozy. For me, I really felt that, especially inner thighs. If this was your only workout today, then give yourself a good stretch. You deserve it. Otherwise, add on one of my other You Build workouts for a total body challenge. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.